Painful memories of the Soweto uprising still haunt struggle veterans. Our reporter Khulufelo Sitlachile spoke to some of them who relate their experiences of June 16, 1976.
It's Wednesday, June 16, 1976, one of the darkest days in South Africa's turbulent history, but also a turning point in the nation's destiny. Apartheid police opened fire on school children, killing hundreds and injuring far more. Over 4 decades on, survivors can still hear the sound of gunfire and screams of the dying and wounded.
It was the resistance of the Afrikaner to say we cannot be dictated to by a black student, by a black person actually here. We're just, as I said, doorsteps. We're not supposed to know that what is good for us and what is bad for us. Now, when they resisted, the whites felt that, who are you? My ordinary black kitchen man, garden boy and kitchen girl, what do you know about education? It was not meant for you, so you go on. And then hell broke loose. And it was surprisingly, I was still teaching by then, but the students were so secretive, we hardly knew that it was coming. This was organized by Botsietsi Mashinini, and this actually started in Naledi High to be hosting all the other schools, and then Maurice Isaacson, where Tsietsi Mashinini was the main venue. So we did not know, during those days we would conduct morning classes as teachers. And we wondered, 7:30, they are not yet here, 8 o'clock, but they'll definitely do this and this. In about 15 minutes time, we heard a voice or sound which we never heard in Soweto. That was the student marching now from Naledi coming into central White City at Maurice Isaacson. All the schools were there. We did not know. Parents, teachers, police, nobody knew what was happening. And they were marching now. And it was only one way for them. Forward we go, backward never.
The protest is against Afrikaans being used as the language of instruction, cruel bullets, powerless to stop the message from spreading.
Mathematics ka English. Head question paper di ka Afrikaans di reveskende. Ke mo strike se thomileng sa bateng. Re strike la di question paper tse. Ka reveskende nna re sa yetse and a re tsebe. Re tseba ka English mathematics. So re tsere le ka motlaseng ra utlwa bana ba di high school tse ding ba Mamelodi le ba ribane laka le ba tsa ko Thabo ba konopa matlapa ko sekolong go thiwa mafestere ba rasa ba re etswang mo di classeng ke ge re etswa mo di classeng he re tswa mo di class re tlhagana le maphodisa ka dihipo ke he ba re tibisa na ibile se le ka khoboga le mangwele ba thuntsa ka dira ba bullet ere ke hopola chief prefect ya ko sekolong se le ba ithuntsha a dula mo D3 a butswa teng a hlokofala ka lona letsatsi leo bona ne ba tshwere dithunyana re tshwere matlapa ga bona le ka setse selo vele ne ba re defeata ene ba re defeatile ka nnete ka ba bolaile ba bantši ne re lwanela Africans ka ne re sa itsebe Africans ne re sa itsebe mo metseng ne re tseba mathematics ka English ba ba no di tlotla mo Africans mo Weskende ne re sa utlwisisi ko ne re sa utlwile gore e ya ka ira eng ka a zange ba re rutana mo bophelong.
Whilst we were in the class, we realized that there were people, other students or learners from other schools, they were running over from the schools. So we wanted to know, because we were surprised, why should learners get out of school during school time? And there was some looting now, big guys, they started to fight. They were looting the bottle stores and all these buildings of government, the post office. They banned them. People, it was bad by that day. I started to learn that June 16, it was not only made for people in Pretoria. There was a cause for that. And when I read it through on myself, I find out that it was an exposure of political perspective to the people in South Africa, because people used to talk about the ANC and we were in fear of that. But then after this uprising, we started to realize that people were escaping the country, and there was a lot of people who now went out of the country, and now the image of the South African Student Organization, it was now visible.
Survivors still bear the scars as a stark reminder of what transpired that day.
Lang shala ikhanda ngenduku spam. Angisale budushala ngishayela ngenduku spam. Bangiphinda futhi ngenduku spam kanti loshaya ehlweni kulemami kihlo kulemami lihlo ngesikhathi leso. Manje bangishaya ehlweni ngiyabaleka ngiyekhanda ngibila futhi station Holland station. Manje ngibuya futhi Holland station ngawo kwami ke lapho ngawo ngomhlane. Ngomhlane azange sabona ngosi last of ngasabona next year ngesikhathi leso. Isikhathi bengazisikhathi bani isikhathi leso. Ngisalele lapho eHolland station amsho abantu abanebebendlulo mhlawumbe bathi ngidakiwe or wenzenjani ngifila ngasa basabe mekungibheke ngenzenjani becambe ngidakiwe hayi la ngifile ngoba ngibone bathi bhala ngcono silikhiphe lihlo senze ioperation silikhiphe ngathi mina akumama mathi hayi ngifuna ukukhipha lihlo bathi doda kimi no likhiphe ngoba ngalikhiphe lihlo leli izofetha inhloko uzophatha inhloko inhloko izodemesheka ngithi doctor mangifike Barakwane bathi fanye sanjonje operation and looking started ngafuna kwenza operation mina doctor gcine confused gcine sengivuma ukuthi ngenza operation because bengathanda kwenza operation. From there ngagcine sengivumile kwenza operation. From there ngaye sanjonje ngenza operation.